there, you're watching Bizworld. Bursa Malaysia's public listed companies PLC transformation program is expected to catalyse the performance and growth of PLCs and companies within their ecosystem. According to Finance Minister Datuk Seri Tengku Zafrul Abdul Aziz, the program is also expected to align their companies with the latest global trends, investor demands and stakeholder expectations.
Anchored on 5 digital guidebooks, the PLC transformation program will nurture purpose and performance-driven PLCs, cultivate a greater sense of transparency, embed sustainability practices, enhance stakeholder management and investor relations, encourage digital adoption, and drive robust talent development to strengthen nation building.
The case for
Datuk Seri Tengku Zafrul also noted that small and medium enterprises, SMEs, could benefit from the digital guidebooks and encourage the wider SME community to take full advantage of the program and resources available. The program is also supported by the government's ongoing efforts to reform and optimize government-linked investment companies. The 12th world's largest retirement funds, Employees Provident Fund EPF, has declared a 6.1% dividend for conventional savings for 2021 with a total payout of 50.45 billion ringgit and 5.65% dividend for simpanan Shariah, with a total payout of 6.27 billion ringgit, bringing the total payout amount to 56.72 billion ringgit.
We are slowly increasing spaces in the private space because we see a better return, but it's not material shift yet. Yeah? And I think we're happy with the weights that we actually have from a global domestic space at this point of time. And as you can see, the diversification itself actually pays itself out, right? And we've been able to enjoy and manage it because of this good balance that we have.
As of December 31st, EPF recorded a 6% increase in total gross investment income to 67.06 billion ringgit versus 2020, driven mainly by equity markets and fixed income instruments. Overseas investments contributed 56% to its overall returns. EPF members will be able to check their dividends for both conventional savings and simpanan Shariah this Sunday. Khazanah Nasional Berhad is still open for partnership and investors for troubled national carrier Malaysia Airlines. The Sovereign Wealth Fund's MD, Dato' Amirul Faisal Wan Zahir, also called for the reopening of international borders to revive the tourism sector to boost the operations of the airline and leisure activities under its stable of investments.
When you look at the pandemic, where it's shifted to Omicron, there's a big disconnect between positive cases and serious cases. And therefore, nations, and hopefully Malaysia as well, will be more confident to open international borders and start resuming an ordinary life.
On that note, Khazanah operations profit fell to 670 million ringgit last year from 2.9 billion ringgit in 2020, mainly due to continuing financial assistance extended to its airlines and tourism companies impacted from the pandemic. Its net asset value, however, increased to 86 billion ringgit, and Khazanah also declared a dividend of 2 billion ringgit to the government for 2021. The recent corporate earnings season has made analysts optimistic over continued earnings recovery in 2022, given evidence of profit growth in the stocks under their coverage. According to TA Securities Research, big cap sectors such as banks, oil and gas and plantations drove higher fourth quarter 2021 earnings, while full-year earnings surged 51.4% due to the lower base created by the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 and the subsequent restoration of economic activities. The firm have raised the financial year 2022 earnings by 6.3%, mainly after tweaking higher CPO price assumption for the plantation sector and raising upward our forecast for banks and oil and gas sectors. Manufacturing activities are likely to see a bumpy road in the near term, mainly due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, surging commodity prices, elevated COVID-19 cases, as well as the ongoing raw materials and labour shortages. Khazanah Research House has maintained its 2022 gross domestic product forecast at 5.5% to 6%. However, there is a high probability of revising its projection downwards in the near term. In the meantime, Public Investment Bank is also cautious on the near-term outlook for the manufacturing sector given the unresolved supply chain issues. This may affect output directly, especially for critical parts like chips, which are widely used in almost all manufacturing products, from vehicles to electrical and electronics. That's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thank you for watching and stay safe.